Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Mark Goes Hiking. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 different ways that you can enjoy a solo backpacking trip. So my first tip for enjoying your solo backpacking hike is to just hike your own pace. You know, oftentimes when we hike with other people, we can be pressured into hiking too fast. Although naturally, when you hike in groups, there can be some separation in the groups, but there still can be that temptation to try to maybe hike beyond your ability. And you really wear yourself out. Or perhaps the group that you're with, they hike really slow and you want to hike a little bit faster. So when you hike on your own, just what pace do you like? Are you a speed demon? Are you a party pacer? Just hike the pace that you enjoy and take that time to relax and just hike that pace. My second tip for enjoying solo backpacking is choose a distance that is comfortable for you, or just the distance that you want. Now, I kind of think that these tips and these reasons I'm giving can sound a little bit selfish, and I certainly don't intend for that to be the case. It's just that sometimes when you get out in the woods, you really just need to decompress and relax and take that time to reflect. And if you're going too far in one day, or if you're hiking too fast or too slow, it can be challenging to really just get that break that you need from the daily grind. So hike the distance that you want to hike. For me, the perfect day, the perfect distance for any day is between 12 and 15 miles. That's ideal. I feel like I got pushed a little bit, but I also don't get to that point where, oh my gosh, I just want to stop and put my feet up and not do anything for an hour. 15 is like magic hour for me. I can go 20, I've done 20 plus, but at the end of those days, I'm kind of beat. The challenge can be good, but it's not always relaxing. It's fun and it's enjoyable, but go a distance that you like. It might be 5 miles, it might be 25 miles, and that could vary also depending on what kind of hike you're doing. You might find it totally relaxing to just do a few miles in one day, or 12 to 15, or you might think this is going to be a blast. I'm going to see how far I can go in one day, and that's what you're going to do. So go the distance that you want. That will help you, I guarantee it, help you enjoy your solo backpacking trips. Tip number 3 is, as I just got up this hill, tip number 3 is stop and enjoy the views. I'm in a beautiful spot right now. I'm in these beautiful pines and the sun is coming through. We're about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours away from sunset, hour and a half away from sunset. And it's just stunning right now. And I could go and push on and move forward, and I kind of want to, but stop and enjoy the views. It's just wonderful. I don't know how well you can see this, but the sun's just breaking through and it's just awesome. So whether it's a lake or a vista or just the sun coming through the woods, just stop and enjoy the views. When you're in a group, you can't do that so much because not everybody wants to stop. Not everybody thinks the same view is the coolest view that you want to stop for. Again, groups naturally separate, but sometimes that can create maybe an unreasonable separation as well, and it can frustrate other people. So when you hike solo, stop when you want. It's totally fine. Trust me, you will enjoy it. I've got a trip coming up real soon to Kentucky. We're going to hike 8 to 10 miles a day is the plan. That will leave a lot of time for just stopping and making some lunch on a beautiful view, and just enjoy all of the views that the Red River Gorge has to offer. So stop, soak it all in. Okay, this is too funny. My 4th tip and my 4th reason for enjoying a solo backpacking trip is you can choose where you want to camp for the night. You don't have to negotiate with other people. And I was about to camp in my favorite solo backpacking spot. And I've never had this happen before. But there are like 3 tents right where I like to camp. So my 4th reason is you can camp where you want to. You know, that kind of goes along with distance and pace and whatnot. But if you find a cool spot to camp, camp there. Unless somebody else is already there. So that's tip number 4 for what it's worth. Okay, be right back for tip number 5. I'm all set up now for the night. I found a fairly adequate secondary location. It's really close to my favorite one. Oh, I'm so bummed. So looking forward to sitting over the water all night tonight, because that feeds into my last tip, my last thing I love about solo backpacking. That is, take time to think, journal, read. If you can, take a book. I know books get heavy, journals can get heavy, but try to do it away from a digital device. Try to do it with real incarnational, sacramental paper. There's nothing better than holding a book open and reading it and making notes, or having a real journal, some paper and a pen to write some things down. So at minimum, take a very simple little journal, something that is very small, doesn't weigh much, and a simple pen, so that you can journal some thoughts, write down ideas, dream a little bit, reflect on the day, reflect on the week, examine your conscience, examine where you are in life, and be aware of yourself and your surroundings and others, and hopefully your relationship with our Lord, and jot those things down, and have some resolve as well about what you do. And it could be very simple, it could be very deep, and very seemingly complex. So make sure you take some time to do that. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I hope you found these tips, these reasons why I like solo backpacking, helpful and relatable. And if you haven't gone out and solo backpacked, try these things out. Think about those things. Let me know in the comments below if any of this resonates with you. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. God bless y'all.